What is up, beautiful people? This is 5th of Feb and it is quarter to 4 in the afternoon. Not exactly quarter to 4, it is 4:48. 4:48, and I'll pause the music so that you can hear me and I don't have to scream. Yeah, so as I was telling you, I kind of woke up late. I woke up at 2:30, very, very late, but then I slept also very late yesterday. I slept at 6:30-ish. Anyhow, do not have a lot of shooting to be done today. There's no shoot. There is just a lot of editing to be taken care of. If you that, there is this annoying fuck of a noise. Somebody's getting something done in their home. It's just annoying. Other than that, yeah, there's just a lot of editing to be done. There is a meeting I have to have in the evening, and yeah, without wasting much time, I'll get back to editing actually. Taking a small trip down the nostalgia lane. Did I tell you a couple of days ago I found my old iPod Shuffle? Yay! But I don't have the cable for this. If anyone remembers, this connects via the headphone jack. I have this box of cables where I have all the cables that I don't use anymore. Let's hope I have it in that box, and I do. This is so funny. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers. Like, I didn't remember this for sure. That it connects via a headphone jack to the computer. Like, this is a USB to a headphone jack cable. Like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I tried connecting my iPhone using this cable. Like, I'm sure nothing would happen because this would a headphone jack just cannot carry enough power for a big device like that. The whole reason why this could be charged and synced using a headphone jack is because it sips in such little amount of power. Like, look at this, this is so small. How much energy do you think it requires? Boop, connected. See what happens. Okay, the orange light turns on, which means it is charging. The orange light should blink in order to show that it is actually, yep, it's blinking. That means it is able to connect to the computer in the software. Oh yes, I can see Yash's iPod. Yash something. Oh yeah, it shows up here. It shows up in my Apple Music. It shows up there. Whoa, Yash Atesha 2 GB. Okay, let me rename this to Yash Atesha's iPod. How do I do that? Oh wow, this is all empty. Like, look at it. 1.88 GB free. Now this is gonna be my new podcast machine. Let's do that. Enable voiceover. Yes. This voiceover here, this is the bee's knees, my friend. This is the feature that I'm looking for. Manually manage music. Now, how do I just rename this iPod? Like, how do I do that? Oh yeah, I just click on it. Great, I'm gonna rename it to Yash's iPod Shuffle. Yash's iPod. How is shuffle spelled? Suffle? Oh, I could just use. Hey Siri, how do you spell shuffle?
Shuffle. SHUFFLE.
That's why, kids, it is important to pay attention in the English lectures when you're in school. Otherwise, you'll need Siri all the freaking time. Oh, this is something I didn't remember. You see, this iPod is this sea green color. It's not exactly teal, but it's not like exactly green. It's like some shimmery green. It has that metallic aluminium shine to it. Look at the iPod symbol here. In iTunes, this is also green with white click wheel, or I don't know, whatever these controls are called. Like, bam, I like this. But for some reason in macOS here in the Finder, it shows up as a grey iPod with black controls. So hey, what's up people? This is 7, almost 7. This is a little less. This is 6:51 in the evening, and now I'm about to go for the meeting that I was telling you about. I was doing quite some editing. It's exporting right now. I was trying to put up some music, something on this iPod. It turns out I have no music offline on yeah, in either of my Macs because I listen to everything on Apple Music. I just stream music all the freaking time. And these iPods, actually, you cannot send a song directly from Apple Music to these iPods. Like, you need to have some music offline that you have purchased and you have paid for. You cannot use music that you just added to your library and downloaded from Apple Music. Like, because I get it, you haven't paid for the music, you just paid for the subscription, and the downloaded music wouldn't play if your subscription expired. So that makes sense, but that means that there is no music literally I have that I can put on this upper. Turns out also the 2 GB space is too little for even putting my podcasts on it. And lately I tried putting some podcasts on it, but I think my Mac Mini is not syncing podcasts the right way or something. For some reason, when I say send this to the iPod and I click on sync in iTunes, it goes, or couldn't copy because some error occurred, something. I don't know what is exactly happening. But I'm really happy to know that this thing still turns on and it still works. But I'll have to figure out how to start putting podcast and music on this again. Like, music, I see, I'll have to download some songs, and for podcast, I'll have to figure out what is wrong. I'll try connecting this to my MacBook once I'm back. Maybe it's just the iTunes on my Mac Mini which is a problem, and it would work just fine with my MacBook. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyhow, let me put up some decent clothes and then let me run to the meeting. Oh, wait a sec. I just wanted to show you something. Here's a JBL Go Bluetooth speaker that I use daily. Of course, the iPod doesn't have Bluetooth, which is bad, but not that bad. I have a headphone cable. So we connect that, and I'll just place the camera here so that you can see me. Yeah, I guess now you can see me. I'm gonna connect the iPod to these speakers.
Please use iTunes to sync music to this iPod.
You see how dead this iPod is. You see how obscured of a rock and chisel hammer kind of technology it seems like. Like, it is just so difficult, even if you have a perfectly functional iPod. Like, this is really functional. Maybe it has lost a couple of hours on the battery life, but it's not like that is noticeable. That is not the bigger problem. The bigger problem in today's world is that, dang it, you just don't have any music offline on your devices. What the hell are you going to sync with this? And a 2 GB storage is just so small, just so minuscule by 2019 standards. Like, there's like literally nothing I can put on this iPod. Like, I so want to put something on this and play music from this iPod, but just not happening. Like, I need to go out of my way to put music on this and play something off of this instead of something other than that computer voice telling me.
Please use iTunes to sync music to this iPod.
What is up, beautiful people? This is 12:30. My God, it's 12:30 a.m. and I'm back home. I'm done with the meeting. Tomorrow I have to get up early, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock early, which is like really early. Okay, let's call it 10 o'clock, which is really early. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try not to edit a lot today and just hit the bed as soon as possible. But that still means I'll be sleeping not before 3 or 4 a.m. I'll try to keep it 3. And let's see where it goes. The meeting went well. It was kind of a brainstorming session, and we did a lot of brainstorming. A lot of new ideas have definitely come up, and it's time I get to the editing board and start executing on them. So this is almost 3. This is what, 2:59 a.m. and seems like I might have just been able to figure out some music for the iPod finally. Like, I had some old Pink Floyd music and some Nirvana, and in fact an album of Cigarettes After Sex lying around in a hard disk, which I've been able to import into iTunes. Like, I haven't done that in forever. Anyhow, which means I must be able to now get some music. Yep, I've got Nirvana's Bleach, Nevermind, In Utero. I don't know how to pronunciate that, but Yeah, I like that album a lot. I like that band a lot. The whole, like, I think I bought their, yes, I did buy their badge. I completely love this band, Nirvana. They were the feminists in the right way, the kind of feminists that I wish the rest of the world was, or the whole world was. I wish the whole world was like, of course, I am no god. I don't get to, choose who is who, but that is the kind of feminism that I completely believe in. Anyhow, yeah, the iPod is syncing. Yes, Yash's iPod shuffle, syncing iPod. Do not disconnect. Yeah, it's copying 14 or 15 in loving memory. This is lovely. Finally, it is working. Raising hell, iPod syncing. Do not disconnect. Okay, sing the new songs as well. Boom, iPod syncing. Do not disconnect. Whoa, copying 2 of 71. Copying Rape Me. Yeah, that is one of my favorite. That is the favorite song of Nirvana. Rape Me. I'm gonna give this some time so that the iPod is done syncing. Yeah, this I now I can completely remember how long this takes. Like, look at this. This is like copying forever. Okay, finally done. Copying All Apologies. Maybe my second favorite song of the band Nirvana. God, this is gonna take some time. I'll get back to editing anyhow. 35, 36 something, and I'm done editing videos for the day. I told you I'm gonna hit the bed early today by my standards. iPod is done copying all the music to it. It is charged, 100% charged. So it is time that we plug it into a speaker and see if it actually works. I don't see a reason why it won't, but you never know. Oh yes, that is some music I hear there. Whoa, that is Matt Tuck growling from Bullet for My Valentine.
Army of Noise. Bullet for my Valentine.
Oh, did you hear that?
Battery full. All songs. All songs.
Oh yeah, it just has one playlist on it, but oh, guess who's gonna be jamming some music tonight on his old iPod? Oh, this used to be my favorite song.
You want a battle? Here's a war. Bullet for my Valentine.
I completely used to love this song. I used to listen to this all the time on repeat. Can you do this?
Broken venom. Bullet. The harder the heart, the harder it breaks. Bullet venom. The harder.
This was one of my favorite songs as well.
The harder the heart, the harder it breaks. Bullet for my Valentine.
I completely remember this voice as if it's a friend's voice. Escape!
Playing Run for You in loving memory. Raising Hell. Blue. Nirvana. Floyd the Barber. Nirvana. Rape Me. Nirvana.
Let's listen to this one.
Rape me, my friend.
See how you see how clicky these buttons are? Can you hear this? Oh, just a sec. You see how clicky these buttons are? Like I remember when I switched from listening music to this on my phone, I remember this could be. So I told you, right, this is a clip. So this could be clipped on the pocket, on the lip of your pocket, on the jeans, and this was this is still in my muscle memory actually. Like every time I have to change music or play or pause, I could just feel it with my thumb. And when I started listening to music on my phone, I remember I couldn't do that, and that was such a turn off back then. I guess I'm used to it now, but I remember like changing track and volume just with my thumb, this way. Ah, crap it. I'll just anyhow, guys, since this is quite late, this is 3:46 a.m.
I'll just hit the shower and hit the bed. I need to sleep early if I have to wake up early tomorrow, which I have to because there is a shoot in the afternoon at 1 o'clock. Also, that guy I told you about, the OLX guy, the one who has the iPod Classic, I am supposed to, if he picks up the call and if he's available, I'll go and meet him tomorrow.